Over the past 2 years or so, I've been using the Rogue Fitness USA aluminum collars, and although they work as advertised and offer really good holding power, I've always kind of hated these things. First of all, my collars from unit to unit are pretty inconsistent in how much force is actually needed to activate this lever on a bar. Some just need more force to lock into place than others. This leads to my second complaint, as some of these collars just hold too much spring tension, and when you go to unlatch them, the lever actually tends to snap back pretty hard. I have to actively tell myself not to place my hand anywhere on this side of the lever as it opens, or else it slams into my knuckles. It hasn't broken any skin or caused any serious damage, but in the moment, it definitely catches you off guard and gives you a little sting. Another thing that I've noticed is that the inner liner that helps the collars grip onto a sleeve tears down pretty quickly and just makes the bar dirtier. And this just speeds up the time between barbell cleaning, which is not something that I want to deal with. All that being said, I've been on the lookout for a different set of collars for a long time. And after much research, I decided to give the Titan Fitness twist lock barbell collars a try. If you're unfamiliar with these, their claim to fame is the patented twist lock mechanism. With these, you slip the collars over a 50mm Olympic barbell and just twist. This particular pair is made from high impact ABS, polymer, and neoprene laminate, which is basically a bunch of fancy plastics. There is a pro version machined from aluminum with volcano knurling on the sides, if that's your preference. I personally went with the regular version because it's significantly cheaper than the pro version, and I didn't want to invest too much in the twist lock mechanism without some real world testing first. From what I saw in other reviews, the majority praised the twist lock mechanism's holding power. However, the main drawback was that it didn't offer one-handed use, which was something that I was really hoping for. Reviewers noted that on barbells with rotating sleeves, as you turn the collar to lock, the sleeve will actually turn with it, preventing the collar from fully engaging. So you'd have to hold the sleeve while you twist the collar, which is not a huge deal, but I personally wanted a true one-handed operation collar. After testing on my own bars like the Rep Fitness Black Diamond Power Bar, I can say that these twist lock collars do work one-handed. As you can see here in this clip, I slide the collar on, twist with one hand, and the whole mechanism locks into place with just one hand. Now, full disclosure, I don't believe it's actually fully locked down into place when I use just one hand. It ratchets enough to hold itself securely into place under a normal load. Me trying to pull it is not going anywhere, but there's definitely, I just feel that there's more room for twisting. But if you continue to twist with one hand, the force will make your sleeve spin instead. And that's fine for me because I don't personally Olympic lift and drop my weight from very high up. So the degree of hold here is more than sufficient for my needs, and I get true one-handed convenience, which makes me very happy. Overall, I'm pleased with my purchase, and the only real negative so far is just fit and finish of these collars. If you look at the bottom of these collars, there's a thin sheet of plastic that's glued in place and sits against your barbell to protect it from the magnets and underlying components. Mine were assembled a bit sloppily, and you can see that the magnet is sticking up and pushing that plastic liner up itself. It's a minor annoyance, but worth mentioning. Now, if you're considering between the standard and the pro version, I think there are 4 things to consider. First, the material that they're made out of. Do you want a plastic or a metal collar? Plastic is lighter, but metal is potentially more durable. If you're someone who constantly drops their stuff on the ground, there's an argument that the metal version will probably take that drop and damage better, whereas this plastic version may crack. The second thing to consider is between having knurling on the pro version around the sides and the indents of the standard version. In terms of ease of use with the twist lock function, I'm willing to bet that it's easier to activate the locking mechanism with the standard version because your fingers just ergonomically fit between these indents and allows you to apply more force when turning. In this case, I'm sure that having knurling would help you grip the pro collar and turn it, but it's just not as efficient as the standard version's indents. A third thing to consider is the color options. Whereas the standard version only comes in black, the pro version comes in a few different anodized aluminum options. If your gym has a color scheme that you're trying to match, it'd be easier to go with the pro version. Lastly, I think the most important thing to consider is the price difference between the standard and the pro twist lock collars. As of today, I've only ever seen the Black Pro version go on sale at about $70, and the other color options are full price because they've just recently been released. On a good day though, the standard version can go on sale at about $30. With that in mind, I think the standard version is just a steal. I think if you're purely looking for a collar with the twist lock function for just use, then the standard version is a better buy. But if you're looking for a twist lock collar that's a little bit more upscale and nicer to look at, then the Pro version is a better choice. Again, I would say that overall, I really enjoyed these collars just because of the one-handed function. They work really well and have enough holding power for my needs, but that's just really my initial impressions, as I've only used these a few times for a couple of workouts, so I'll be sure to put them through the paces and report back if anything's wrong. I hope this video has helped you out. If it did, I'd appreciate if you can give the video a thumbs up, share it around, comment down below with any thoughts or questions that you may have. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. And if you want to further support my work, consider hitting the join button down below to become a member of this channel or become a patron on Patron. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.